How's it going, guys? Objector here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Canadian operator Frost. And there's a lot of things a lot of people don't know about her welcome mat ability, both how to use it effectively and how to counter it. So today we have a lot to cover, so let's get started. And starting with her loadout, Frost has two choices for primary, either the Super 90 shotgun or the 9mm C1 SMG. As usual, I'm going to recommend the SMG, and this is one of my favorites in the game. I feel very comfortable hip firing with it if I need to in close quarters, but I still have that added range over the shotgun that I like. For secondary, she only has the Mark 1 9mm. This is a very well-rounded pistol, good damage, good capacity, decent overall. As for gadgets, she has either the deployable shield or the nitro cell, and either of these are very viable options on her. I tend to prefer the C4 as it gives me an extra trap to lay down in an area, but the deployable shield is very useful on her as it can be used to block doorways with her bear trap on the other side, waiting for an enemy to jump over. And of course, Frost has the bear trap ability, and this puts the enemy in a down but not out state. It is capable of killing enemies if there are no other teammates up that is able to help them out of the trap, and while they won't usually kill, they are easier to hide than Capcom's laser tripwires and can be very effective in high traffic areas. I found the best places to hide them is on the other side of places that you think enemies will vault into. On the other side of windows is especially effective as they are difficult to see from the outside. The enemy will either have to toss a drone in to check or hang from above in order to see it. And as I mentioned before, placing a shield in a doorway and the trap on the other side with the hopes of an enemy vaulting over the shield and landing on the trap is also a very popular and effective strategy right now. I've found that the top of stairs coming from below to the objective is also a great place. As an enemy comes up, they should be looking up the stairs to make sure it's clear, and they usually miss the trap this way. If they're coming down the stairs, however, it's an easy spot. So make sure that you're placing them from below coming up to the objective if you're going to do this. Other than vault zones and stairs, high traffic areas with a lot of debris on the ground also makes for great traps, as the debris will actually help cover and conceal your trap. If you want to place one in a doorway, one trick I've found to use is to build a barricade up and then tear it down on the same side you're placing the trap. And the torn down barricade will help create debris to help cover the mat, so you can actually create your own debris to camouflage it if you need to. Frost makes a strong counter against most of the anti-trap agents. As the trap is mechanical and not electric in any way, it doesn't show up on IQ's scanner, isn't destroyed by Thatcher's EMPs, and Twitch's shock drone can't take it out. I think I would have liked to seen IQ be able to see this device, simply because I feel IQ is a little underpowered in the game right now, and it would have been an indirect buff to her if she was able to see it, but at the same time I like seeing an old-fashioned mechanical trap beat out all these high-tech gadgets. As far as countering the trap goes, there's a few ways to do this. Any melee attack will take them out in one blow, or 3 shots from a gun will also take them out. So if you suspect that you're vaulting over something that could have a welcome mat on the other side, you can destroy it by shooting straight down at the floor as you jump over and destroy it before you land. Or if you're coming through a window and you can shoot it from above as you have a clear shot on it. As far as specific operators counters go though, Frost doesn't really have any, as she counters all of the anti-trap operators. This means you're going to have to be aware that the enemy has a Frost on their team, know where the welcome mats are likely to be, and try to avoid them and take them out. It's also nice that she doesn't have to operate her ability once it's down, which means that the traps are still effective after she's dead. As you can see here, I get 2 welcome mat hits after I've died, and they help slow the attackers down long enough for us to wait out the time to expire and win the match. Frost has quickly become one of my favorite operators in the game, especially on the defensive side of things. She has a very unique fit of being countered by tactics rather than a hard counter from an operator, and I like how it makes the enemies think just a little bit more before coming around a corner or vaulting into that window. Anyway, that's all for this video, guys. If you liked it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. If you haven't seen my previous video on Buck, click the link on the screen now, and until next time, this is Objector, signing off.